bedroom. We stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm. Physical silence, no need to speak a word. Let it be silent.
Hi guys, it's Deborah. Today is day 91 of my alternate day fasting lifestyle, and today is my fast day. And there's Max. So yesterday was my day 90. I'm just going to share kind of what has transpired since that, since yesterday. Is that yesterday was my eat day, but what I had decided to do when I had shared my last video was to keep fasting through my eat day. And there were a bunch of things that kind of came together for me to make that decision. But I didn't really want to do that. It was just some other background things that I thought maybe I should do that. And I think that there will come a time when I will do an extended fast like that, but it wasn't the right reasons, and it was an impulsive kind of decision. And I hadn't put a lot of forethought into how I would manage it, all that kind of stuff. So it started going really bad for me on an emotional level. Physically, I just wasn't feeling well. And I thought, why am I doing that when, So what I decided to do was break my fast. And I also had been spending the morning just kind of trying to figure it all out and what I was going to do. And because my top priority is to do alternate day fasting, and keeping my fast my top priority, which I have done. So my minimum 36 hour fast, clean fast. And I'm really loving that whole structure that I have. But the eating days have just not been going well, especially in the last couple of days, like up and down kind of. But generally speaking, I was dealing with tons of bloating more times than not. And I was really going into this phase of fatigue, and it wasn't every single day, but it was, I noticed that it was getting more problematic for me. So what I decided to do is incorporate some meat, because I think too, a lot of the tired stuff was potentially low iron. It's really hard to get iron and protein and things like that on a plant-based diet. It can be done, but part of the other issue was, in order to do that, you have, like, the volume of food you have to eat on a plant-based diet to get a lot of that stuff is eat a lot of it. And that last week, I think it was week 11, where I was like, had that vicious heartburn, and I think that had to do with the amount of volume that I was eating. That food was sitting in my stomach, and it was just creating it. And I was nauseous, like really nauseous. So something, our bodies tell us something's not good for a reason. And though my intentions were great to do the plant-based eating, I'm just thinking it's not really a great exclusive thing for me. Yeah, so there's that. And also, I feel that it's time for me to include some very clean electrolytes into my water during my fast day. So I'm going to go to the grocery store, or this Whole Foods kind of store that we have in where I live, and get a really clean electrolyte powder to add in on my fast days. And I think that could make a difference, because I've gotten some suggestions from my viewers around in putting salt, which I did that one day and it worked like a miracle. So it's kind of an indication to me that electrolytes is a thing. And then also making the decision to keep my eating window shorter. 8 hours worked so good for me during my first couple weeks on alternate day fasting. And to deal with some of the other issues around emotional eating and just, because all that stuff was starting to come up. I was eating chocolate and just my eating window, 12 hours, as much as I like knowing that I can have that, but sticking on my everyday lifestyle, eating somewhere around 8 to 4 p.m. And then if I know a special occasion where I'm going to go out for dinner or something, I can extend it under those circumstances. For me, I think that's going to be a good solution. And plus, I felt like over the last weeks, I was just kind of flip-flopping. I was really trying to find a balance between all the things, all the reasons why I'm doing alternate day fasting, and it was just getting too difficult to try to put all the pieces together and that kind of thing. So go back to what was working. And I'm still going to include anti-inflammatory foods in my diet, like the root vegetables and, some of that stuff. But I'm going to incorporate meat, really good quality, high quality meat, grass-fed, organic, all that stuff. And we have farms around here that it's not a problem to get that. It's just really expensive to have, especially right now. We're in a global recession. But, I have to make these changes so that I feel good and help my body and all that kind of stuff. So, oh my God, this is a long one. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that update, kind of what happened over the last little bit, where I'm going, and I'll probably talk more about it as the days go on. But yes, and thank you everybody for all your support and encouragement and letting me know I'm inspiring you and you guys inspire me, and all the other people, everybody on whatever journey they're on is so inspirational to me. And the fact that I'm sharing this and my journey, and if it's inspiring you, I'm very grateful. So anyways, so I'm fasting. I'm planning for my eat day tomorrow. I'm going to make a big, huge pot of homemade bone broth. I have the marrow bones here. I'm going to pick up some celery to include in that. Yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow on my fast day. My eat day. Have a great night, guys. Hi guys, it's Deborah. Today is day 92 of my alternate day fasting lifestyle, and today is my eat day, which has been fun and nourishing. So I'll tell you what I had. Last night I prepared I simmered on the stove my marrow bones. So then this morning I had my bone broth, and I put roasted onion and carrots and celery and bay leaves and apple cider vinegar and salt. Oh my God, that was so good. Yeah, so I broke my fast with a huge mason jar of that. So nourishing. So I wasn't really hungry, but I was thirsty, so I was drinking quite a bit of water. I had a full coffee, and then I bought these electrolyte drops, so I put those in a thing of water and just sipped on that. And I think that's making me feel better. And then I had bought eggs. So I had 3 boiled eggs with a homemade sourdough bagel. Damn, that was so good. I felt really, really good and nourished. And I think some of my bloating is going down too. I just don't feel as, my skin was feeling tight. I mean, whatever, I do feel better. And so then I had that, and then I ended up having another bagel with just some butter, which was so yummy. And then I put the rest in the freezer. But I wasn't even craving off the charts like I was in the last couple weeks. Yeah, so then I was actually craving ice cream. So I bought these Premier Protein cartons, drinkable. And so I bought chocolate and vanilla and 30 grams of protein per serving. So I took the vanilla, put it in the blender with some frozen strawberries and made like a really thick smoothie. That was like totally, that filled me up like crazy. I couldn't believe it. And then I was gonna come home after work and make this big sweet potato here. Like roasted, I guess, and then it makes it all nice. But I was just not hungry at all. Like I just got home from work. So then I decided I'm just gonna end my eating window with my Premier Protein smoothie. This, and it feels like a treat. Like there's not a lot of sugar. I think there's less than a gram. It's probably not ideal, but for this kind of thing, when I'm like craving something, and this, I find like it nips the hunger right in the bud. So anyways, I am ending my eating window now. So I'm going to close out my eating window. And then, oh, also I got on the scale. Oh my God. So my starting weight was 189.4 and my weight today was 169.4. So that's exactly 20 pounds. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. That was my eat day, and tomorrow's fast day, and I got to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll just keep resting and carry on. Okay, talk to you soon. Hi guys, it's Deborah. Today is day 93 of my alternate day fasting lifestyle, and today is my fast day, which is really going well. I'm actually noticing that I'm less tired today than normally I am on, or have been, I guess, in the past little bit on my fast days. I'm not like totally energized, but I do feel better, and my fast is going well. I'm not hungry like at all, because my last 2 eat days I've been ending my eating window with this little shake thing I showed in my last video, and I think that's made a really dramatic difference. I feel like I'm less bloated now that I've cut out a lot of the carb heavy that I was eating and all the bloating and stuff. No heartburn whatsoever. I was actually really content last night after I closed my eating window with that Premier Protein. So super impressed, super excited, because it's like, oh my God, I'm pulling things together. Some things it's all starting to make sense, and I'm excited about being in the 160s and where that's going to go. I spent an inordinate amount of time in the 170s, not inordinate, but it was just a long journey of the 170s, frustrating. So anyways, I'm in the 160s, super, super happy about that. And planning for my eat day tomorrow, I'm going to, again, break my fast with my bone broth in the morning, which I have lots of. So, and then I'll share what I eat throughout the day tomorrow. So anyways, guys, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys, it's Deborah. Today is day 94 of my alternate day fasting lifestyle, and today is my eat day. Well, it was. I shut down my eating window. It's fairly late. I got home from work and then I had a hot bath and just getting ready to wind down. Sorry, the lighting's really bad. So today I had a really amazing day, actually. I got on the scale and I went down to the lowest I've ever been since doing alternate day fasting. It was like 167 point something, 0.2, can't remember now. But anyways, I was just like, damn. And, you know, I think it has a lot to do with the big switch that I made. Well, 2 switches. But I don't know. I don't want to like get all excited and then things go sideways again, but I'm pretty sure switching my eating window or changing it to 8 hours and then closing it down before I go to work, and I'm sleeping better. Like, it's just, yeah, it was crazy. But, you know, this is just part of the process for me. It's figuring out, getting really into my groove, and I feel it happening. And then what was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, yeah, and then I've been including more protein. So this morning I had 3 boiled eggs and a toasted bagel with avocado. And then I was kind of munching on these little rice crisps. They're kind of like healthier version of chips, kind of chip cracker or whatever. Those were so good. And then I roasted some sweet potato, and I made sort of like a pork shoulder steak, I think it was, but I just cut it up and put it into the air fryer. Oh my God, that was so good. And then I had, what else did I have? Well, a snack in a bit today. Had some more avocado, and then I had some of those rice crackers. And then just before I left for work, I had one of those Premier proteins. Yeah, so pretty amazing eat day. I feel so satisfied. And I feel like that bloating is gone, like, significantly. Anyway, it's just, maybe it hasn't, but I feel like my skin isn't tight like it was. Anyways, guys, that's it. So I'm closing out this day, and I will see you tomorrow. Hi guys, it's Deborah. Today is day 95 of my alternate day fasting lifestyle, and today is my fast day, which is going really well. It's getting really cold here where I am, so I just had like a really cozy winter kind of day, just chilled. But I was getting hungry. Well, I'm actually still kind of feeling some hunger, but I think what it is, it's nothing major, but I'm just going to, well, I think it's because I've shifted my eating window, and so when I shut it down, yesterday I shut it down, I think it was around 5. So my body's probably just readjusting to that, which is good. But I'm really liking closing my eating window somewhere between 4 and 6, depending on when I open the eating window. So I really like that. Last night I noticed when I was on my way home, because a couple weeks ago I was going to work and then come home and I'd have a meal, and it just, it was that horrible situation. So I was like, yeah, I felt really good. I had a great sleep. So there's that, and just thinking about what I want for my eat day tomorrow. I think I'm going to make something like a stir fry. I'm not going to have any sourdough bread, no rice. I'm just going to do meat and vegetables. I'm really enjoying having eggs for breakfast. So yeah, it's always fun to plan for your eat day, and it's not that far away. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to close out day 95. I hope you're having a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.